Shalom, 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 shalom. I welcome each and every one of you in the name of Elohim, Abba Father, God of Abraham. Toba Rabbah, that's right, I'm working on my Hebrew. I've just finished learning some Spanish. Now I'm working on Hebrew language. Please don't laugh at me when I make some mistakes, because none of this is my local language. I'm not even a second English learner. I'm actually a third English learner, because I have a local language. I have Pidgin English. Then I have English that constitutes my third language. The last time I spoke to you, listeners on this podcast was when the heavens opened up and I began to see the vision of God. I spoke, at length over the travails of the Igbo Jews during the Babylonian captivity. I did talk about, one of the Ezekiel, visions of a will, intersecting a will. That vision was just a complicated vision. So it's not a Bible study, but it's just that, God has given me a special kind of discernment to be able to, receive vision and be able to interpret these visions that I receive. People who don't have the same discernment can just read the Bible, and they may not understand some of the nuances, some of the complexities that follow those Bible verses. So when I read the book of Ezekiel, that's one of my favorite books, because it dissects to a large degree the exploits, the travails, and the accomplishment of Jews where they were in captivity. It's not everybody that is sent into exile that can accomplish anything, but these people built businesses, built successful entrepreneurship, started families, was a blessing to their host community. And then I read where the Ezekiel saw the vision of what looks like a wheel intersecting a wheel, and then there is a rim that is high and awesome, and it has eyes all around it. And then he began to tell me that this was going to be the way the new Jewish life after exile is gonna look like. It's gonna be a period of enlightenment, a golden era of accomplishments, of technology, of digital innovations. And we have come to see that with Microsoft, with Facebook, with Google, with so many other aspects of our national life. And when you go to economics, banking, media, movies, and the Jews have their feet all over the place. But today, as the heavens opened up last night, I began to see the vision of God regarding a particular event that happened even before the fall of Jerusalem. There was a chain of events that occurred that arrested my attention, and I wanted to download it into your spirit today. It has to do with all the intricacies that occurred when King Josiah, one of the favorite kings of Judah, passed away, and his son Jehoahaz was installed as king. He was very young. I believe he was 23 years or so. I have a text that I can read from. Jehoahaz, king of Judah, was 23 years. So I gotta get the text right. So he was 23 years when he was coronated king, and he reigned in Jerusalem for only 3 months before the king of Egypt, who levied him or his kingdom 100 talents of silver and 100 talents of gold, and then he dethroned him and deported him to Egypt. So 100 talents of silver